Hi guys, welcome. It is Ball TV. If this is your first time here, good to see you and hope to see you again. This is just a storytelling channel, and today I'm just going to give you guys a quick story. It has nothing to do with any of the books we are reviewing, and the reason I want to tell this story is because of what is trending right now. I think one of the artists, Davido, you guys know, two other women came up to say that they are pregnant for him. So basically, in total, he has, I guess, 5 children with 5 women so far. Well, they are not children yet, they are pregnant. Some of those, the 2 that came are pregnant. So the story is, so it is not like he say. They obviously they came up with proofs to show, but that's not why we're here. I just want to give you guys a story of someone called Lumumba. Lumumba, when I was growing up, I was young though, but you could hear adults talk, you could see, things. As a child, there are things that you see, you try to make sense of it and whatnot. So anyways, so this guy was filthy rich. Lumumba was very rich. Everybody know him. Obviously, he travels a lot for business. He had a lot of different businesses. He was very kind. Everyone in the community knew him. And if you're a politician, you want to run for an office, you just need to go through Lumumba. If he, say yes and tells the community that you are the person, you are definitely winning that seat. He didn't only have money, but he also have power, right? So if you have those 2 things, obviously, you can accomplish as much as you can. So yeah, but he only had one weakness: women. Because I could remember growing up, like, he had a lot of wives. But what I noticed growing up is that it looked as if every family had no problem to have this guy as their in-law. They, if it, I don't know, the nearest grocery store, the supermarket, everyone wanted to be linked to him. He had mistresses in every city, and he took care of them, opened them businesses and all that. It is like a dream of even kids, everyone want to have Lumumba, their uncle. You just want to be related to Lumumba, People admire his family and all that. So anyways, yeah. So the story had it like he had over 30 children. Countless number of wives. He was a Muslim. Obviously, he's allowed to marry 4 wives, but he actually married more than that. And he had a lot of course, obviously, side chicks. And from what we used to hear adults talk was that even women that, like the one-night standers, they will try to find a way, to link up, because he was very generous with money. He was very kind. If there is any type of holiday that is happening in the town, he will basically just feed everybody, and if it is the fasting period, if it's the Ramadan, he will basically, for the whole month, food will be coming from his house, will be feeding everybody in the mosque, right? For the whole 30 days. Is it 30 days? Yeah, 30 days. And if it is Christmas, it's the same thing. He will give gifts, and he was very generous. He had a lot of buses. Like in Canada, we have Greyhound and we have Coach Canada. So if anybody knows those bus company, you just imagine how big they are. And that was for one person. The guy was filthy rich, right? But women was his weakness. So anyways, long story short, of course, obviously, he got infected, he got AIDS. Obviously not surprising if you are, every day with all kind of women from all walks of life, what do you expect? But anyways, yeah. So he contracted AIDS. And then when he got sick, his businesses started going down, and he had to put some relatives in charge, and I think some of the businesses, even some of the mistresses were in charge, because remember, in every city he went, he had a mistress, and also he opened businesses for them, and also he had them, monitor some of his businesses affairs, in that particular city. So anyways, so when he got really sick, he was weak, he couldn't do much. And at that time, his kids were young. They could not obviously take over the business. And sadly, he passed on. So when he passed on, so apparently during his burial, so many women showed up, from neighbors, from cleaner, to street seller, to the girl next door, mistresses from other cities, from other countries, so people have it that the story is that he had over 40 kids. And then of course, because of poor management, his businesses started going down. And this multi-millionaire, he's probably a billionaire, I have no idea, but all I know is he was filthy rich. So he lost everything. Most of his kids are now in the streets. Some of the people that he was helping, he was paying school fees, their relatives that he used to help, friends that he used to help. He had entourage, some of the entourage people that he used to travel with him. Everybody turned their back on his family. We could see the wives, going from shop to shop begging, asking, trying to borrow or buy sugar on credit, Back home is very common. You can, go buy sugar on credit. You can even do a whole grocery on credit. And hopefully when you get money, you will pay or start paying in installment. But anyways, so most of his kids did not even graduate. Some did, but some did not. So the name just went down the drain. So he basically, one moment he was this most celebrated, I guess, businessman, celebrity-like, human being. And the next minute, his family and his children are begging on the street. Some of the women that he had children with, obviously, he was the one supporting them. And when he died, now they cannot take care of the kids. Some of the women he had like one child with, or some two, some three, so yeah. So am I telling this story? I'm telling this story is common sense is not common, but you just have to be very careful. So sometimes, the video might think that he's young, you're just having fun and all that stuff. But there is a lot of sexually transmitted diseases that you can easily catch. Some people say you can use condom, obviously use that, but also sometimes there are stories that, it bursts. So the most important thing is just to have self-control. He was recently married to a lovely woman, so I don't see why you find it pleasant, you find it fun to be sleeping around with anything that you come across. It doesn't, even though you're an artist that you travel in a different city and you see women, that doesn't mean. Some of these women, they are not only beautiful, some of them are, it is spiritual. Life is spiritual. So there's a lot of things that you can spoil your life with, or even, God forbid, you know, that will end your life and your kids will suffer, you know. Anyways, that's all I have it. That's all I have it for now, guys. The story of, yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, so that's all I have for you guys. Just wanted to give you guys, you know, a different outlook of this. I don't think David will ever watch this video, but the point is, you think you're surrounded with friends, you think you're surrounded with people that care about you, you think those women that you know, be screaming your name, they really care about you. No, they don't. They do not. Because the moment you get sick, the moment you go down, people disappear, right? So that was the case with Lumumba. The moment he was down with sickness, the moment everything, business is going down, he started losing friends, he started losing the entourage, he started losing a lot of things, and most of his family now. Because if he had lived his life the other way, just, you know, not be all over the place, that you put your life at risk and catching AIDS, he would have still be alive. His business probably would have really prospered. He could have made it to Forbes as one of the richest men, right? But he cut his life short because of 5 seconds or 3 minutes pleasure. So it is not worth it. It is not worth it. You think it's fun, you think it's not worth it. They don't care. All these women, they don't care. The women don't care. The entourage that, you know, are always with you because you're a celebrity, they are there for the money. They don't care. And you have the people that pimp you, that in every city they want to link you up with a girl. You don't need that. That is filthy. That is dirty, right? And that is just, and if you look at the spiritual implication of it as well, there are people that carry all kind of crazy things. There are people that, you know, have submitted their life to all kind of weird altars that can bring all kind of curse, all kind of things that you don't need. So there is no need for that. That doesn't make you a man. In fact, no. It's not cute. It's not cute. Anyways, that's all I have for now, guys. I just wanted to, you know, tell you guys about the story of Lumumba, the guy that had everything and then one day lost everything, and his children are now being laughed at, and the people that he helped, the people that, you know, nobody's there for them. Just so you know, if you're not here one day because of the lives and because of the decisions that you make, because of 2-minute or 3-minute fun, you'll pay the price, and your children will pay the price even worse. Anyways, that's it for now, guys. See you guys in the next video.